Hi everyone, my name is Renkai. Welcome to this poster presentation. The poster title is I'm not a YouTuber who can make whatever video I want. I have to keep appeasing algorithms. Bureaucracy of creator moderation on YouTube. The authors of this poster include me and Yubo Ko, who are both from Penn State University. The recent years have witnessed how different social media platforms practice creator moderation. Creator moderation refers to multiple governance mechanisms that not only moderate the appropriateness of creators' content or speech, but also manage their income, online identities, visibility, and more. For example, small business owners and influencers on Facebook or TikTok complain how monetization algorithms deduct their income. Creators on TikTok has complained that recommendation algorithms cut their content reach and visibility. And YouTubers with minority identity specifically has complained about moderation algorithm unfairly moderating their videos and income. And recently, several HCI researchers have found an analogy between bureaucracy and algorithmic system, where algorithms act as street-level bureaucrats, oftentimes fail to adapt decision-making process to novel cases. However, under the context of how platforms broadly implement algorithms in creator moderation, we have relatively little knowledge of how bureaucratic features of it has been reflected in creators' experiences. So we ask, how do creators navigate bureaucracy in creator moderation? To answer this question, we interviewed 28 YouTubers who had experienced moderation on YouTube to conduct a qualitative study. We asked our participants about how they experience or handle moderation decisions. After some inductive qualitative analysis on this interview data, we found there are three primary ways that YouTubers wrestled with bureaucracy. First, our participants felt coerced into appeasing different types of algorithms. Some participants unconditionally followed whatever decision that algorithms issued. For example, on the left-hand side quote here, this participant felt he was targeted to receive less visibility. So he created longer videos to appease recommendation algorithm and the monetization algorithm for more advertising income. That is because he understood that longer videos could be more promotable and profitable to the both platform and also YouTubers, with more ads placed on a video if it is longer than 8 minutes, according to YouTube's content policy. However, some participants choose not to appease algorithm and they experience negative consequences happening to their channel performance matrix. The right-hand side code here described that this participant felt the moderation decision was unreasonable and he believed that there were underlying boundaries of discussion specific topics beyond existing content policies. This case showed bureaucracy of how algorithmic system of creator moderation failed to adapt decision-making process to novel cases. After the coercion of appeasing different algorithms, our participants further encountered layers of obstruction to appeal previous moderation decisions. The left-hand side quote here described that a participant acknowledged the hierarchical feature of moderation, where YouTube platform maintain close contacts with organizers of a YouTuber community, and this participant turned to request the community's help for better solutions on his video deletion. And the right-hand side code here described that when this participant's whole channel became ineligible of monetization, he needed to wait a certain period of time to appeal such decision. However, without knowing what content rules he violated, he might encounter the similar situation again in the future because the opacity of moderation decision becomes an obstacle of effectively initiating appeals. And last, our participants felt the platform's indifferent attitudes toward their labor contributing to the platform. The quote here described that a participant did not receive advertising income generated from the videos with all normal monetization status due to channel suspicion. This inequality of profit sharing indicates platform's indifference to the participants' labor. To summarize our poster's finding, we found that algorithmic bureaucracy is intertwined with organizational bureaucracy in the context of creator moderation on YouTube. Here, algorithmic bureaucracy indicate a situation where creator moderation algorithms fail to adapt decision-making process to novel cases like YouTubers' niche content. And organizational bureaucracy here indicate that our participants are not in a privileged position to appeal moderation decisions than other YouTubers who have closer contacts with YouTube platform. That means YouTubers would first experience algorithmic bureaucracy upon receiving the moderation decisions, and then they need to go through organizational bureaucracy when they initiate appeals. With lengthy undo procedure ahead, creators could only wait for algorithmic decisions to be examined by human reviewers. Before ending this presentation, I would like to thank all reviewers for the insightful feedbacks and also like to thank National Science Foundation's support for this study. Also, please be sure to check our CSW paper that discuss more details about creator moderation and how YouTubers perceive the fairness of moderation. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please contact us through email or Twitter.